Hey guys, and happy Mermaid Marathon day 1! So just in case you somehow missed it, Mermaid Marathon is my 2-week mermaid and pirate ocean-y themed readathon. I will link all the information down below as well as up in the card. So it is Monday morning at 7:45. I'm getting ready to head to work today. Today is the only day I think that I'm not working from home, so we'll see how much reading I can get done today. But I'm so excited to start. I got on Instagram and did my Instagram photo for today. I'll put it right here for you guys. The challenge was Mermaid TBR, and it was so much fun creating that. And everybody's posting and sharing and like becoming friends, and it's so much fun. I love seeing what you guys are reading. So for the readathon, I have giant stacks of TBR books and audios checked out and Kindle books, and I'm just gonna kind of play it by ear and see what sounds good to me. About half the books, I feel like, maybe less than half, I'm really nervous about because they might not actually have mermaids in them, or they might be like the kind of dark that I don't like, or I don't know, sometimes the mermaid books can go like really awry and not actually have mermaids. So this is just gonna be a wild, fun reading vlog. Hopefully I like more books than I dislike. It's always fun to watch somebody read something they don't like, I feel like, in a reading vlog. That being said, I started Mermaids in Paradise on audio while I was getting ready this morning. This is an adult book about a couple that is honeymooning on a tropical vacation, and then a marine biologist, I think, finds mermaids and then winds up dead in a bathtub, and the resort tries to capitalize on the mermaids. So it sounds really fun. It has really bad ratings on Goodreads. The beginning part, I'm only like 20 minutes in, is kind of offensive. Our narrator is like extremely snarky and opinionated about everything, like everything. So I can see why people might not be rating it well based on that. So far she's like dissing like bachelorette parties and maids of honor and honeymoons and middle America and like all kinds of stuff, but I think it's like self-aware. Hopefully the opinions go away and we get more of like the actual story. And then I didn't have a lot of time to physically read because I had to do a lot of posting on Instagram and sharing and everything this morning. Today's always the biggest day. But I started Fathomless by Jackson Pierce. This is my first physical read. I read one chapter, I read like 10 pages, and I am already so in love, just like I was with the other ones. So this is book 3 in a fairy tale series. First one being Sisters Red, second one being Sweetly. They all follow different fairy tales, and while they have different characters in each one, there are things that connect them all together. So I still highly recommend reading the first 2. Plus they're incredible. Like Sweetly is one of my top 5 favorite books of the year, and I feel like this is gonna make it up there too. I feel like I'm gonna read this super fast because I just love Jackson Pierce's writing style. There's one more in the series after this as well that I'll probably read after the readathon. That is a Snow White retelling, so loving it. So this is the Little Mermaid retelling. It's so good. So I'm gonna head and go to work. I probably won't film much over there, but when I have something to update you guys with, I will do that. So see you guys soon. Okay, I'm back from work. It's 3 o'clock. I had to leave slightly earlier than I was planning because I thought I left my crock pot on high when I had already left it on high. I'm making this like tomato jam that goes on like burgers, and I thought I left the crock pot on, but I forgot I unplugged it to plug in my smoothie, so that was the whole thing. I have a lot to talk to you about. So first of all, having so much fun seeing everybody's posts and pictures and things. So make sure you're following me on Instagram because I'm sharing everything on there, and they're going to be saved under a highlight reel. I started this morning. I listened to it while I was getting ready, while I was driving to work, and at work. This is one of the ones I was nervous about. And this might be one of the most offensive books I've ever read. I'm not entirely sure if the author is like doing that on purpose to be like funny. It's very bizarre. Like, she is so pretentious. The main character is so pretentious and rude and like judges everyone and uses crude language and descriptions and just like all over the place, really making fun of like people that live in middle America, but then like also making fun of Californians that live in Orange County and like people that dress not good and girls that like bridal showers and like just if you enjoy anything, this main character will find a reason to make fun of you for it. Here's the deal. I should probably DNF this. We have gotten to no mermaids, by the way. I'm about 1/4 of the way through the audio. The narrator's good. It's not even like torturous to listen to. It's just like, what the heck is happening? Right now she's like they described like their wedding, and then she's right now just getting ready to go on the honeymoon. So no mermaids yet. Anyway, I should probably DNF this because I feel like I'm gonna rate it super low. But for some reason, I don't want to DNF any of these books that I feel like I'm not gonna like, unless they're just like the worst thing ever. I'd like to be able to review them when it's mermaid books because I read so many mermaid books, and this actually has like a mermaid on the cover. So I don't like to leave reviews on Goodreads unless I finish the book, and it's not that long of an audio, so I feel like I'm just going to listen to a little bit at a time instead of binging it. So I have a little over half left, so I stopped. Then I started In the Shadow of Spindrift House, or In the Shadows of Spindrift House by Mira Grant. There's also Shauna McGuire, in case you didn't know. This is a short little like spooky novella. It's only 4.5 hour audio, so it only took me 2 hours to listen to. So I finished this today, so I'm already booked down. I was hoping for some kind of mermaidiness in here. It technically wasn't. I'm moving it over here. So there's a lot to do with like the ocean and like mysteriousness. So basically there's this house called the Spindrift House, and it's supposedly haunted, and it's on the seashore, and nobody lives in it. Nobody's really entirely sure who owns it. It's kind of abandoned, and there's this girl that finds out she has some kind of lineage connected to this house, so she takes her and her friends, and they're all teenagers, and they basically go and try to do like a ghost hunting thing. They're allowed to be in it for a week, but they can't leave, and try and solve the mystery of what's happening with this house and all that jazz. And she's also trying to figure out like where her family lies in it, because her parents were murdered when she was really young in a car, and they were like driving and murdered in their car, but she was in the car and she was left alone, and they think it was some kind of cult thing. It's a whole thing. Not as spooky really at all as I was expecting. It's slightly creepy and darker, but not spooky. It was still fun and still a good choice for the readathon. The ending was a little bit up in the air. I was thinking I was going to like adore this, but I wanted a little bit more, which sometimes happens with novellas. So I think I'm giving this a 3.5 star. Love Mira Grant's writing style is so amazing, and this was no exception. I just wanted the ending to have a little bit more. So right now I'm gonna listen to a little bit more of this later, continue torturing myself. I told you it was gonna be a fun reading vlog, and right now I think I'm gonna chill and try and get some of Fathomless done before Jeff comes home, and I'll probably start another audiobook tonight. I'm not entirely sure what I'm picking, but I'll check back in and let you guys know what I decide. Also, I got some mail. So I'm not a Rae Dunn like collector, but I like specific things. And if you're not familiar, Rae Dunn is like a type of kitchenware, mostly like mugs, and people go crazy for it. I really like the holiday stuff and the Christmas stuff, and right now they have a Disney line. My friend Brittany sent me this mermaid at heart with Ariel on the back and the blue on the inside, this mug. These are really nice mugs, like they're stoneware and you can dishwash them and everything. This is really hard to find, like people will fight you for this mug, as silly as that sounds. I think I have 3 mermaid Rae Dunn mugs now. I'll show you guys my mermaid mug collection in a little bit. Thought I'd share that. So I'm gonna read some more and I will check back in, let you guys know what's going on. Not gonna be a lot of clips today other than me talking, because I'm not doing a ton. I might go read on the hammock. It's kind of hot outside, and I have an air conditioner now. Every year I complain about how hot my house is because I don't have air conditioning, except for in the bedroom I have a unit. Got a unit for the living room, so it's not the whole house, but it has been tremendously helpful. So now I don't feel as bad if I get hot like doing stuff outside, because I can get a little bit of relief. Yay. It's gonna be awesome. Anyway, I will see you guys soon. I went outside in the hammock and I decided to read Fish Girl because I knew I could get it done in like half an hour. This is a graphic novel by Donna Jo Napoli and David Weisner. I think David Weisner's the artist. It was really cute. Just really cute, simple, fast, like middle grade style. It's about a mermaid living in a fish tank and finding out that her life doesn't have to be the way it is. It's really cute. So I'm now 2 books down. I gave that one 4 stars. And Jeff just called me, said that he's not going to be home until later. So I'm going to pick another audiobook and I'm going to go walk ledge, and I got to go in the backyard and harvest some fruits and vegetables from the garden. I'm going to water things. I'll show you guys a little bit of what I'm harvesting. I'm not entirely sure what I'm starting on audio. I have like 50 books checked out, so I'm kind of just bouncing around. I am still going to read more of this. I just don't want to right now. Not in the mood to be offended. I'm gonna go walk the puppy because I think it's cooler outside and listen to something else. So I will check back in later, let you guys know what I picked. I didn't read any more of Fathomless yet, so I still need to do that. Pretty much tonight's plans, pretty chill. Let's go check out the garden. Forgive the fan if you can hear it. This is going to be a chatty vlog, so just a warning. So I listened to a bunch of audiobooks on my walk to kind of try and figure out which one I wanted to start next. I wanted to start something that I was pretty sure I was going to love, having a weird time with this one and an okay time with the other one. So I started Part of Your World by Liz Braswell. This is part of the Twisted Tales fairy tale series. It's book number 5. I read the first 2 to make sure that they didn't connect together. And they don't, as far as I know. So I didn't love the Aladdin one, really liked the Sleeping Beauty one. So I'm only like an hour into this one, liking it so far. So this is What If Ariel Never Defeated Ursula. So all of these are different twisted versions of the Disney movies specifically. So we've got like Flounder and Scuttle and all the Disney characters in here, which is very fun. And the author's doing a good job like writing their characters. Saskia Marveld is the narrator, who I really like. She did the Ash Princess trilogy, so I'm enjoying it. So this is basically like Eric is marrying Vanessa and Ursula is like in charge, and then Ariel is trying to figure out what to do. Yay! I think I'm gonna watch some TV for a little bit on Hulu, which has commercials. So I'm gonna read during the commercials because they're like 2 or 3 minutes long. Maybe watch some TV. I can't decide. There's like a Siren TV show on Hulu. I feel like it's gonna be bad, but I might try it. If not, we'll figure it out. But yeah, this is probably my last check-in for tonight. Down 2 books. Great first day. I did a 50-minute walk. Ledge is really dead. Not sure exactly what my plan is for tomorrow, but I'll see you then. Good morning and happy Mermaid Marathon day 2. It is 10 a.m. on Tuesday morning. I got up at 6 again today. I'm very proud of myself. My dog looked at me like, what the heck is this crap? Because I normally get up around like 7:30 and he really likes to sleep in. Like if I'm sick, he'll totally sleep in. And when I got up at 6 for the second time and I walked him for an hour yesterday and all that jazz, he just looked at me like, this is bullcrap. So anyway, I got up and I did all of my posting and sharing for Instagram. So here is today's Instagram photo. The challenge was current read, and that's my current audiobook. And my friend sent me that mug and everything just came out so perfectly. After I did all the Instagramming and everything, which takes a while because there are a lot of people participating and I want to share and like give them all the love, I read 50 pages of Fathomless. So really loving it. It's so quick and easy. I'm hoping to finish this today or tomorrow morning just because of how quick it is, and it's only 275 pages. So I read some of this, and then I talked to my friend about Mermaids in Paradise because I was like, I want to finish it, but I kind of want somebody to read it with me so that I'm not crazy. It is supposed to be satire, so I found that out. But I'm like, what's the line between satire and just being a jerk? Anyway, I saw a review of this that said, too much self-indulgent narrator, not enough mermaids. Which are my thoughts exactly so far. But anyway, my friend Gretchen said that she would buddy read this with me, but she wants to start on the 1st because it's a new month and she does other reading challenges. So I'm going to hold off on this until the 1st so she can buddy read it with me. And then today I'm going to try and finish Part of Your World. I have 8 hours left, which should take me about 4.5, 5 hours at the speed I listen to. I'm really enjoying it so far. I'm loving all the actual like Ariel Little Mermaid vibes. Loving the like flounders in it and all of that jazz. So today I've got to do some cleaning and errands. I did a little bit of work already. And then I'm going to go to the beach because it's going to be almost 90 at my house today. So during the hot part of the day, I'm going to go to the beach and read a bunch of my book, take some more photos for Instagram, maybe go to like a mermaidy store. That'll be really fun. So this week is crazy busy because Friday is my brother's birthday, Sunday is my sister's birthday, and then it's 4th of July. So once like Friday hits, I'm gonna be really busy and I don't know how much time I'm gonna have to read on the weekend. So I'm trying to get as much done in before the weekends and things like that. I got caught up on some work and things, so I have time to do more reading. So today I'm just gonna clean, get some errands done around the house. Then I'm gonna go to the beach, go to a couple stores, come home, have dinner. I'm not sure if Jeff's working late again tonight. I'm guessing he probably will. Started a mermaid show that I'll talk to you guys about later. Last night it kind of scared me, but I started a show that I found. And yeah, so far everything's going really good. I am 2 books down still. Hopefully I can be 3 books, maybe 4 books down later today. That would be amazing. We'll just see. I'm in a really good mood. I'm feeling good. I got some good sleep last night. So I'm just gonna go get started. I've been here 5 minutes and I don't know why. I just feel like I might have left the stove on. I don't think I did, but I feel like I might have, and it's just not worth me worrying. I'm gonna worry the whole time that I'm here. So I'm gonna go home about 16 minutes, make sure I didn't leave the stove on, and then I'm gonna come back because I paid for parking. So I just gotta decide if I'm gonna come back first or if I'm gonna do my shopping first. It's kind of busy here, so I might go to a different part. Don't mad at myself. I've been more like airheady lately. I think it's because I tried to do like a bunch of things before I left, like throwing laundry in and starting the crock pot. I know myself and I'm not gonna relax unless I know that it's okay. So it's probably just me being a worrywart. But we're going home and I'm gonna keep listening to my audiobook. Everything's fine. I didn't leave anything on. I knew I wasn't gonna be able to relax, thinking there was like a chance that I left the stove on. My puppy's at home, and like a couple months ago, a really weird thing happened. Like they were supposed to turn my power off to work on it, and I was blow drying my hair and they shut it off like an hour early. And so I just put the blow dryer away, and I have this little hanging thing on my vanity that attaches to the door, and I put the blow dryer there. And I was supposed to meet Jeff to go to Disney, which is like an hour away, and I left totally forgetting that I left the blow dryer on. I just put it down because it turned off when the power turned off. And so I remembered that like it was gonna come on when they turned the power on. So I like rushed home and it was on, and the cabinet door was all hot and it wasn't on fire, but it was like, it was a whole thing. My flight or fight is like turned on. Like my adrenal glands are a little bit stressed out with allergy season, and I started lifting weights, which is good for you, but my body's not used to it, so I'm just a little bit more on edge and a little bit more flighty than normal. I'm always a little flighty, but a little bit more. So I just wanted to make sure everything's fine. It only takes me 15 minutes to get home. So we're looking on the bright side. 1, I only live 15 minutes away, and I only live 15 minutes from the beach. So can't complain there. 2, I needed more to drink anyway because I drank all of it. 3, where I was kind of busy, and I think I'm gonna go to a new spot, like the same parking lot, because I have paid parking, but a different spot of the beach. And yeah, and I got to listen to more of my audiobook. So that's good. So I have like 2 hours left, so I think I can finish it today. I was hoping to start something else too, I'm not sure. So I'm gonna go back to the beach, and I think I'm not gonna do the other errands I was planning on doing. I'm just gonna go to the grocery store. I was gonna go to the grocery store, return some things, go to Michael's. I think I'm just getting groceries afterwards. So I'm gonna go back to the beach, read my book, go to the Mermaid store, take some photos, go to the grocery store, and then come home and maybe crash. We'll see. Okay, I'm back. It's really loud. I found an even better, like more private spot with all these cool rocks. And hopefully the tide's not too high because I'm kind of close, so I gotta keep an eye on it. But I also can get in the water really easily over here, so it's pretty hot. It's staying hot. I'm back from the beach. I think I got some decent sun today. I am really glad I went back. I found that new spot to set up. A couple times people were like throwing balls in front of me, which I was like, there's like literally tons of beach. You can go do that somewhere else. But nothing bad happened. But it was like really warm and I found myself like relaxing. I've kind of been having a hard time actually chilling. I got 100 pages left in Fathomless. I love how mysterious her books are. Like, you know the original fairy tale, you know what's happening, but there's always like one or two elements that you're not sure what's happening. And I feel like this one might have a really dramatic ending, and they're fairly dark. So, absolutely loving it. Highly recommend you read the first two though. They do connect together. Yeah, they connect together. And then with all the driving that I did and the walking, because I took the long way back to the car, I only have an hour left in Part of Your World. I'll talk to you guys about when I finish. I have thoughts. I'm liking it, so don't worry. And then I'm gonna pick another audiobook. Tonight, Jeff's on his way home. It's 6:30. And I'm gonna clean the kitchen and do some things that I should have done earlier today, but because I had to go back to the beach, you know, I just kind of had a chill day, which was good because Jeff and I worked all weekend on like house projects and regular work and all kinds of stuff. So I'm glad I kind of got to relax today. I'm gonna go finish my audiobook. At some point finish this and I'll check back in. I'm just gonna be cleaning the kitchen and doing laundry and stuff like that. And Jeff's gonna come home. We have to go get a new microwave because ours broke. And yeah, that's kind of my plans for tonight. And happy Mermaid Marathon day 3. It's actually 10 a.m. Got up a little bit later today. I slept so hard. I don't know if it was because I got so much sun at the beach yesterday or what, but I'm feeling amazing. And then I got up and did all the Instagramming for today. Everybody's still going pretty strong, posting things, and it's so much fun. So here's my Instagram photo for today. The challenge was sea creature on the cover, and I think this is some kind of like water dragon. I could be wrong. I was gonna finish Fathomless last night, but we went and we got our new microwave, which I'll show you in a little bit, and we didn't get home till like 8:30, and Jeff put it in, and then I cleaned the kitchen, so instead I finished Part of Your World on audio. So I liked this, but it was probably only like a 3.5, which is what everything's been so far, which is fine. I really liked the Sleeping Beauty one. This one to me felt a little bit long and a little bit on the dull side. I loved seeing all of the characters with Ursula and Flounder and Scuttle and Prince Eric. I had to switch arms because my hand's getting tired. I've got a new mount coming for my camera, so I have to hold it right now. But anyway, I enjoyed all that, and I liked the plot where Eric has to marry Vanessa, and it's set like 5 years after that happened. But there's like a lot of political drama, and just things I just felt like were kind of unnecessary. I felt like it was a little slow and a little long. It's a fairly chunky book. So, not my favorite, but I would still recommend it for future readathons because it's fun to be with all the characters, and it made me want to watch The Little Mermaid like really bad. So I only have like 90 pages left of Fathomless, so I'm gonna sit down and finish this today. And then on audio, I started Updrift by Erin Stevens. I believe this is self-published. I'm not sure if it's middle grade or YA. I bought this and then I was like talking about it, and so I connected with the author on Instagram like after I purchased it, which is cool. I can get the audio for this on Hoopla, so I started that. I'm about 20 minutes in. Not my favorite narrator, but I'm liking the story. It's leaning more towards middle grade right now, but I'm not entirely sure. So today's plan, I got some work done. I need to do like errands and things that I didn't do yesterday, but also I woke up and it was 76 in the house, even with the air units running. That is not good because I think it's going to be like 84 outside today, which means the house is going to get really hot. So I think during the middle part of the day when the house gets really hot, I'm going to go run my errands and things for a couple hours and get out of the house. I should have gone to the beach today instead, but oh well. So right now I'm just gonna get some gardening done outside because there's a section in my garden that doesn't get sun until like 12. And then I'm gonna come in, do a little bit of cooking, some cleaning and things. I'm gonna read in the bedroom with our air conditioning unit because that I can kind of close off. And then I'm gonna go run my errands, come back, do more cleaning and all that jazz, all while I listen to my audiobooks and stuff and post on Instagram. And yeah, just having a mostly home day today. I debated going to my mom's and going to the pool, but I don't think I'll get any reading done if I do that. And we're gonna be gone all weekend. So that's the plan. I'll check back in when I have finished some things, if I have any more thoughts about anything, and I probably won't film a ton about what I'm doing. I'm gonna make a couple things for the challenge tomorrow, which is mermaid food. So we'll see how they go. I may just use like sushi or something again like I did last time. But I'm gonna make a couple of things, take some photos in advance so that I don't have to do it last minute. I think I'm gonna go get some sushi and stuff for lunch today too, so it's gonna be a great day. Okay, so I got this book and I think I'm gonna make this shark pool cheesecake. I don't have any little sharks, so I'm gonna go hunt for them later, but yeah. I wanted to make something really fun for the mermaid food photo tomorrow. And every like recipe has like horrible ingredients and horrible dye, and it's just, I won't be me if I make that. So I eat that stuff occasionally, but I just don't want to make something with like really horrible ingredients. So I have some like blueberry jam and blue spirulina and things I'm going to use to make that cheesecake, and some like healthier sugars. And yeah, I'm going to make it. Hopefully it turns out. I have some backup recipes in case, and then I'm going to try and run my errands. It's a little bit hot, but I want the cheesecake to have time to set up. Hopefully it doesn't take too long. Okay, I already harvested all of this today, so I need to make some more like marinara and stuff later, but it's already blazing hot and the sun is in the section that I was working in. So I'm gonna go inside. I might go and get my lunch because I'm gonna go get some sushi today, Mermaid Life. I'm listening to Updrift. I've gotten like an hour into it, 2 hours regular speed. I'm really curious because the author said it was young adult and new adult. It started off sounding kind of middle grade, but then there's like some weird stuff happening, and I hope that it's not like crazy smutty later. I could be totally wrong. I'm getting some like creepy vibes, which could totally happen with a mermaid book. Hopefully I really like it. I'm very curious though, so we're gonna see. Okay, so I went and got some sushi. I got some tuna sushi. I got my blue spirulina kombucha for mermaid fun. Ledge is begging. I made some ranch dip to have with like cucumbers and stuff. So this is lunch today. Ledge. Okay, so I'm out running errands. I made the first part of my cheesecake because you have to make the crust and then the base and let that sit for 3 hours before you make the topping. So I went to Michael's first. I got this little silicone mermaid mold for like candy because I'm gonna make some more mermaid themed food later. I just talked about being healthy. I got these candy melts just because it's going to be easier and they're just going to be toppings for things. So I'm not going to be eating like a ton, but I also went to Burlington to return a swimsuit that I didn't like. Had these blue gummy sharks, which is part of the reason that I was going to go to the mall to go to the candy store to see if they had these, because it's basically like a shark cheesecake. You put little gummy sharks on top. And so they had the gummies. I'm really excited. So I'm going to keep them with me because I think they're going to melt in the car. But I'm going to the mall. I'm going to go sit in the massage chair, read my book, soak up some air conditioning, maybe walk around. There's like a beach store in there too. And then I'm going to go home. And it should be about time for Jeff to come home. It's like 4 o'clock right now. I'm not sure how I'm feeling about my audiobook. It's kind of strange. It's new adult, not middle grade. I only have like an hour and a half left. I don't know. It's very different and very unique. And I can't say too much without giving it away, but it's got kind of like a mermaid mating bond situation. It's not really smutty. There's definitely like a little bit of sexiness in it, but it's not like full on smut. But there's like rules to like the way the mermaids mate and bond and things like that. So kind of interesting. Yeah. So I'll report back more. I hopefully can finish Fathomless. I don't know if I'm going to read for that long, but yeah, I'm going to go to the mall. I'll take you guys with me. And happy Mermaid Marathon day 4. It's 9 a.m. I got up and I had to take my picture for today's challenge on Instagram because I hadn't done it yet. Today's challenge was mermaid food, so I posted my shark cheesecake, which I'll show you guys a clip of that right now. Okay, you guys, so this is my shark cake. Oh my god, it looks amazing! And I just got this pirate tapestry in to use for my Halloween party, which I'll talk to you guys about later. So it made a good backdrop, I feel like. Look how cute. And I used healthier sweeteners, and there's a lot of gelatin, so it's good for the skin and the hair and the gut. And then the only thing not too healthy, obviously, are the gummy sharks and some of the graham crackers, because I didn't make my own, but look how beautiful. And I used all natural dyes. So I used butterfly tea, spirulina, and blueberry jam to color it this way. So proud of myself for making this. It wasn't really hard. It took forever because the middle layer had to set for 3 hours and then the top layer had to set for like a combo of 2 or 3 hours. But it was really fun and it's really delicious. I'm going to the chiropractor and then I am going to go downtown again in Oceanside and walk around the farmers market because they do like a book fair, and take Ledge for a walk because he hasn't had a walk for 2 days because it's been so hot that even the nighttime temperatures haven't been like super cool. The concrete's just been like way too hot for his paws and for his little body. And also I don't want to get like super hot walking him because the house was really warm. But today I think the high is only going to be like 81 and it's not happening until like mid-afternoon. So I'm taking him with me, go to the chiropractor, go to downtown, walk around, and then I'll probably come home, do some more errands and things, and I will update you guys on what I'm reading. I'm still listening to Updrift by Erin Stevens. I have an hour left. I have a lot of thoughts and feelings, so I'll talk to you guys more about that when I get home. Alright, Ledge and I are back from our excursion. It's actually been a couple hours since I've been home. So we had a great time walking, going to the farmer's market. I went and picked up a couple gifts for my brother for his birthday tomorrow. We're not doing stuff for him until Saturday, so we should be okay. Finished Updrift on audio while we were walking and things. This was kind of strange. It had a whole like siren mermaidy bonding thing that they have to do certain things because of the bond. And the first like half of the book, I wasn't really sure where the whole plot was going. and things were kind of happening really fast. And then it took like a really crazy wild turn at the end, and I started liking it a little bit better because we got a little more action going. It's very unique, almost new adult, but I still think it's okay for YA. It had a lot to do with motherhood and things like that, so that was kind of interesting. So I gave this one, I think I'm gonna give it 3.5 stars. Then I started The Deep on audio, finally. This is the book that I was the most nervous about, I think, because I just feel like it might be too dark for me. But I'm an hour into the audio, and it's only 4-hour audio, and I'm liking it so far. It kind of really throws you in. It's giving me The Giver vibes, because there's a character in here and she's the historian, and she has to like remember everything about the history, and no one else has to, because I think because it's so like tragic and they can't live their lives if they remember, so they like give her their memories to her, and then she carries it and then chooses someone else, which is kind of what happens in The Giver. So that's kind of interesting. It is very strange, but I'm enjoying it so far. Then last night before bed, I finished Fathomless by Jackson Pierce. You guys, am I in love with Jackson Pierce? Yes, I am. This was so beautiful. It was so unique. It was super, super unique. Just absolutely lovely, magical, and precious. I gave this one 5 stars. Yay, 5 stars. This series is becoming like my favorite thing that I've read this year. Please read the first 2 before you read this one. This is somewhat separate as you're following different characters, but there are so many things, especially from the second book, that come into play in here that I think will make you enjoy it so much more if you know some things in advance. I would recommend reading them in order. They're all amazing, but this was fabulous. I loved it. And the last one is Cold Spell, which is, I think, a Snow White retelling. I'm not actually sure what it's about. We'll get a little crossover in that last one. I'm sad because she's only written like one other book besides this series, I think, but I loved it. And it's beautiful and it's fantastic, so yay. Then I read the epilogue for Waterfell. I actually read 50 pages of this last year, and then I had like brought it to the beach, and then I had like left it in my beach bag and forgot I was reading it. I'm gonna buddy read this one with my friend Brittany. She has a YouTube channel as well. I don't think that she's posted in a while, but I will link it down below. I don't think there's actual mermaids in here. I think it's more like water gods. Maybe closer to like how Undertow was. I'm very excited to find out what this like sea dragon monster is. I hope I love it so I can get the other ones and collect the beautiful covers. I literally only read 2 pages of this, but I'm getting ready to go sit down and read it. I think that's all I'm going to work on physically reading this weekend. I have a feeling when Saturday starts, I'm not going to be able to get a lot of reading done just because we're going out to dinner for my brother's birthday, and then my sisters were spending like all day at my mom's house and then going out to dinner on Sunday for her birthday, and then it's 4th of July. I'm not sure what we're doing. So my plan is today I'm reading The Deep. I'm also going to start Dark Shores by Danielle Jensen on audio because I wanted to start a longer audiobook. This one's 12 hours, so it'll take me like 6 hours regular speed, and get a bigger one done hopefully today and tomorrow, because that's only 3 hours per day. I can save my like 7-hour audiobooks, which will take me about 3.5 to 4 hours, for the weekend, and that way hopefully I can get a couple done over the weekend. Hope this makes sense. It makes sense in my head. So God, Dark Shores, I'm buddy reading this with my friend JJ. I'm reading The Deep also on audio, just like kind of bouncing back and forth. I'm physically reading Waterfell, and then I might also start another graphic novel today. So we just got a lot going on. I think I'm 4 or 5 books down now. So yay, doing really good so far. So right now I'm feeling kind of sleepy. I'm gonna go do some cleaning and things, and then I'm gonna sit down and read, and then I'm gonna just do more errands and things around the house, maybe some more cooking. Everyone's liking my shark cheesecake on Instagram. It's so awesome. Everyone's being really cute with their food photos on Instagram. Be sure and check out that hashtag Mermaid Marathon reads. You can look at it anytime. All of the posts from all of the years we've been using the hashtag, and they're really fun. Everybody's doing a really great job and just being creative and clever and cute. That's what's happening for right now. I will check in with you later. Okay, I'm back. I lied a little bit. I actually just finished this. I thought it was gonna be just like really intense and sad and dark, and so I was gonna just listen to a little bit at a time, but it's really short It's only like a 2-hour audio. I actually really enjoyed this and I felt like it was really clever and different. So I think I'm giving it like 3.75 stars. It was kind of a solid read. It was kind of weird. So it said that there's like 5 collaborators with this book. It says that each one kind of edited and added things. I don't know if that means that every edition that's out with a different cover is slightly different, or if it just means that they all edited the same story and then printed it. But that's kind of cool that it was kind of like a game of telephone based on like a legend and then a thing in history. So that was neat. Basically kind of described how the mer people came to be in a unique way. But yeah, I liked it. Yay! I'm so glad because I was worried about this one and I didn't need to be. It was enjoyable. I know my friend Katie's struggling with it a little bit, but I thought it was good and the narrator was good. I gotta call Jeff and see if he's working late tonight because my mom had free tickets to go see Top Gun and they were expiring today, so she went ahead and scheduled us for the movie. So if we want to go later we can, but I don't know how soon Jeff's getting home. So I'm gonna start Dark Shores on audio and listen to just a little bit. I think I was hoping to get like half of it done today, but I think I'm gonna start it, go make sure everything's watered in the backyard, in the garden, and then maybe do a little bit of cleaning and then maybe relax. Both times I came on to film, it was because I got mermaid mail. So forgot what this was for a second. She sent me a card. That's so cool. How neat. So this is wrapped really prettily. This is, I won a giveaway from Alana Williams. I will link her Instagram down below, who's the author of The Siren's Call that I hauled in my mermaid haul. Just kidding. I thought this was my giveaway book, but I actually just got The Deep in the mail by Helen Dunmore. I had won a giveaway from Alana Williams, and so I thought that that was my giveaway book because I won her second book in her Siren Song, but this is from somebody. Oh, this is from my new friend Tracy. Thank you, Tracy. That is so sweet. This is part of the Ingo series, and I do have a couple of these books. So I don't think I have this one though. So that is awesome. That's really sweet. I was not expecting that, and it came just in time for Mermaid Marathon. How sweet. So I'll pop back in here when I get my giveaway book because that should be like tomorrow. I think she mailed it last week. So that's really sweet. I love getting random things in the mail and surprising people.
For Guardians of the Galaxy Cosmic Rewind. You got life. Eat. We are out of pesto.
Happy Mermaid Marathon day 5. It's 1 p.m. on Friday. Just been doing my normal things. I was planning on doing something with my mom today, but both of us decided to stay home, save some gas because we're doing quite a few things this weekend. I also wanted to get a lot of reading and audiobooking in today because of the weekend. I'm nervous about not getting much done over the next 3 days. So I'm still listening to Dark Shores. This is a buddy read with my friend JJ. I am a fourth of the way into it. So I think I'm gonna stop there for now because I don't wanna like go too far past her and I don't think she can listen while she's at work. I'm really liking it so far. It's kind of piratey, kind of nautical. I don't think it stays that way because I think they start to like journey on the land. But right now it's really, really good, which I knew it would be because of everyone talking about it. Everyone loves Danielle Jensen. I'm excited to finally read it. A little bummed that I'm starting another like huge fantasy series, but it's been on my list for quite a while and I don't think the other books will really work for Mermaid Marathon, so good to read this one. I read 40 pages of Waterfell this morning. It's fine. I don't really know a ton that's happening. It does give you a decent amount about what's happening in the beginning, but not the entire plot, obviously. So our main character, I think, is some kind of like water goddess, or like her people live in the water or on an island or something, and she's trying to be normal for right now. That's all I know. It's fine so far. It's kind of a typical young adult, high schooly fantasy beginning. And then I started Girl from the Sea, which is a graphic novel. This is actually about a Selkie, which is awesome. I wanted to read or listen to something that had a Selkie in it, which is humans that can turn into seals, and they have like seal skins or seal fins. And so this is a cute little kind of coming of age story. It's like a female-female romance. You know, very young adult, very cute. I'm gonna finish this one today. I know I'm like all over the place and reading a ton of things, but I'm doing really well, like keeping up with everything and finishing stuff. I'm 6 books down for the readathon. So I think that I'm going to start Breakaway by Catherine Jones-Payne. This has been on my list for like the past 2 or 3 years. I believe this is self-published. I'm not entirely sure. I think the first 2 are on my Hoopla, so I'm gonna listen to them. I think there's 3 in the trilogy. It's only like a 3-hour audiobook, so I'm gonna listen to this one for the rest of today, and then I'll probably jump back into Dark Shores tomorrow. I'm hoping audio-wise I can get Dark Shores, Breakaway, and then one other short audiobook done by Sunday or Monday during the busyness, because Breakaway is only 7.5 hours, and if I listen faster then I should be able to do it in about 4. So that's not terrible. I also did all my Instagram posts and things for today. Today's photo challenge was ocean on the cover, so I used this photo of the Vicious Deep, which is something I really need to get to next week, but I'm trying to take it like one step at a time. Again, just another day at home, regular work, errands. I'm gonna really do a lot of like cleaning and laundry and all of that jazz today, so I don't have to do anything over the weekend. I've harvested a lot of tomatoes and things that I need to process and make stuff out of so that they don't go bad. A lot of like harvesty foods, so that part of summer is always really fun. And I might reorganize the bookshelf in my bedroom. If I do that, I will definitely film it and take you guys with me, because I have a plan that you will enjoy. So that's what's happening right now. Oh, and we really liked the movie last night. We saw Top Gun. My mom gave us free tickets. It was really good. It was set on the coast, so kind of worked. And I really enjoyed it. It was just really well done. If you like the first movie, you'll like this next one. It was kind of like nostalgic, really action-packed, but like, I don't know. It was really good. I had a good time. I haven't been to the movie theater in a long time. Our movie theater was like really fancy. I hadn't been to that one yet, so it was kind of a fun little impromptu date night. But that is my update for today. Good morning and happy Mermaid Marathon day 6. So I wanted to pop in here like this before I finished getting ready, because I spent an hour and a half last night braiding my hair like this so that I can make it like super mermaidy and wavy for today. I think it's gonna turn out pretty good, but I spent like an entire movie doing this last night, and I didn't tell Jeff what I was doing, so I think he thought that this is just how I was gonna do my hair. But honestly, that's not bad, right? So I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back, and I'm very, very mermaidy, very Hermione-esque. Kind of what I was going for was like splash, so I think I like it. Okay, so we're getting ready to go have lunch for my brother's birthday at a Mexican restaurant. So I just finished Breakaway by Catherine Jones-Payne, and I loved it. I loved it so much. It was so good. It was set entirely with an underwater world and an underwater kingdom. There was like a murder mystery. There was justice that needed to be served, arranged marriages. It was so good and had a really, really good ending. So I'll probably read the second one of this because they have it on audio on Hoopla as well next week. They don't have the third one, which is really sad, but I loved it and I'm so excited because this is an indie author, I am pretty sure. So yay, 4 stars. Then I'm gonna bring Waterfell with me. I got almost 100 pages. I'm not disliking this, but it's very high school contemporary right now. Like they talk a lot about Aquarathi royalty and all that stuff. Not a lot has happened. And I heard from my friend Brittany that not much happens at all in the book. So it's fine. I'm gonna try to get to 200 pages today. And then I'm also gonna try and read more of Girl from the Sea, which is just a cute little graphic novel. I am 75 pages into this and it's like 250 pages. So gonna listen to more of Dark Shores. I've been doing like an hour, hour and a half a day because my friend JJ and I are buddy reading this together. And then later I'll probably start something else too, if I'm able to. We're gonna go have lunch. Jeff's gonna take me to the library because it's like 5 minutes from the restaurant. We might do something else with my family, I'm not sure. Then we're gonna come home and we might have a reading date later, which would be great. So we're gonna see. Today I should be able to get a little bit more done than I will tomorrow. That's what's happening. We're on our way. Give the sheet in the back. It's for Ledge's hair. We need to come up with a better solution. My Hermione hair is out of control. Okay, I'm trying to convince Jeff to let me put vampires on and he is not in the mood. I want to listen to it. I've been saving it for you. It's middle grade. It's our thing. So we'll see how it goes. We have like a 35-minute drive, so I either need to read or listen to an audiobook. What say ye?
I say nay.
Ugh.
Like get a horchata?
No.
Okay, forgive the bad lighting and the air conditioning sounds. So we got home. It is now 4 o'clock. We went to the library and I got some books I'll show you guys in a minute. We had dinner, which was really good. We went to At Home and Home Goods because I love Halloween and decorating for Halloween, and usually like in July things kind of start to pop up decor wise, and I had some people like send me pictures, like 3 or 4 different people from different parts of the country, that Home Goods and things were getting Halloween in like a significant amount. I ran over and they didn't have anything. But I was right next to where it was, so that was good. I got like 20 pages into this, any more pages. I'm not entirely sure I understand the magic system yet, but I don't know if I'm supposed to. And then Jeff and I started Vampirates on audio. I'm loving the narrator. We didn't get very far in, maybe like 20-30 minutes. Then I got home and I got more mermaid mail. So I got The Willow's Weep by Alana Williams. This was the sequel to The Siren's Call, which I haven't read yet, but I won this in her giveaway. So I'm really excited to read it. It was my first giveaway win on Instagram. And that is what's happening. We're trying to debate whether we want to go to my parents tonight and spend the night, because we're going to go over there kind of early-ish tomorrow, and we don't know if the fireworks are going to be loud here. They're not supposed to do fireworks, but they're going to, and it drives Ledge nuts, and we're going to have to deal with it like all weekend. So we thought maybe we'd take a break, but Jeff and Ledge are asleep right now on the couch. So I think I'm going to jump back into Dark Shores and get caught up to where my friend JJ is if I can before we go. I'm going to pack like we're going to go. So I'm going over there tomorrow anyway. And then a little later, I'll try to read a little bit more. If we're just staying home tonight, I'll probably get a lot more reading done. But if we're going over there, I'm not going to. So that is the plan. I'm feeling very tired because of the restaurant. I had a margarita that Jeff and I split, but it was gigantic and it was so good. And I literally never drink, like maybe 2 or 3 times a year max, if that. And it was really good. And between that and like eating a ton of Mexican food, I'm so tired. And it's allergy season too. I've been doing pretty good, but today I'm like, ooh, I'm feeling really, really sleepy. So I'm trying to get motivated to like do some things, but also just enjoy the weekend because I got a lot of things done to get caught up, so I didn't have to do like a ton this weekend and I could kind of chill. But yeah, that is what's happening today. Having a pretty good day so far. I checked in on Instagram. I forgot to share today's photo challenge was summer vibes, so I shared my little beach reading photo, and everybody's was really cute today too. So it's going really well. I've been chatting with people. It's really fun. I'm 7 books down or something like that. I'll do a check-in at the end of the week tomorrow to let you know how many books down I am. So everything's going really, really well. Just a little sleepy today. We came to take the puppy for a walk now that it's cool. Ah! He tried to trip me. happy Mermaid Marathon day 7. It is actually almost 5 o'clock on Sunday. I forgot to do my check-in. So here is the Instagram photo for today. The prompt was beach read. I've been at my parents' all day celebrating my sister's birthday, playing games, having fun. I finished a graphic novel I'll talk to you about tomorrow, and then I brought waterfill with me, but we're not getting a lot of reading done today. We're headed now to go to dinner at a casino that my sister's always wanted to go to, but she is just now 21 and it has like a 5-course dinner and it's really fun. So I will take videos of that and then I'll check in with you tomorrow.